Welcome back to the Ark Survival Guide. We just got some really exciting news for anyone who has been lucky enough to get their hands on a PS5 or Xbox Series X and wants to play Ark in breathtaking 4K resolution at better than max settings. Now, until now, Ark was limited by the technology of its time, but with the next-gen consoles, gaming has finally caught up with it, and we can now play Ark as it was always meant to be played. In this video, we will tell you all about the Ark enhancements on the next-gen consoles and what that means for Ark's performance. We will also explain some of the main differences between Ark on PS4, Xbox One versus PS5 and Xbox Series X, and whether it's worth getting Ark on a next-gen console for all of these enhancements. Now, throughout this whole video, we will show you some incredible footage in 4K of the differences between Ark on the previous consoles and on the next-gen platforms. And at the end of this video, I'll give you all some good news if you're trying to get your hands on a PS5 too. Now, as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss all of the exciting Ark news, guides, and Let's Plays on this channel. So, let's get started. Now, you're probably wondering, what are the differences between Ark on PS5 and Xbox Series X? And is it worth it to get Ark on the next-gen consoles? Well, you might have noticed already that this video is in full 4K resolution. But if you're not seeing that, you can click the gear icon to set it to 4K and fully appreciate the sharpness of this demo of Ark on the next-gen consoles. Now, this footage is from the Ark Enhancements trailer by Xbox, and I want to give them full credit for their epic captures of Ark on Xbox Series X. I'll also show you all of the specs here, and you can pause the video to look at them. But most of this is about all the ways Ark looks and runs so much better than even the top-of-the-line gaming PCs. Now, the difference between 780p and 4K resolution are insane, and higher resolution alone will make Ark play in photorealistic sharpness. Now, the next-gen Ark also runs with the highest quality textures, effects, shadows, and shading, so everything looks completely real. You can also see that it renders in every tree, rock, and blade of grass for about as far as your eyes can make them out. Also, the loading speeds are about 7 times as fast, and even with really high amounts of structures and creatures, the next-gen consoles can handle Ark with very little lag. This really improves the game experience, but if you're a hardcore Ark PvP player, Ark will load things in a few seconds faster, which can literally mean life or death. I mean, think how much damage somebody can do in 5 seconds. Also, if you play Ark on local split screen or host your friends online on your console without using a server, the tetherless multiplayer is a total game changer. For example, when my wife played Ark with me on PS4, and we went about a block away from each other or touched the water, we would instantly teleport back together. Now, the tethering actually killed my wife when it snapped her off the back of our Tapehara and teleported her underwater where she was immediately eaten by sharks. So I'll post a link to that video in the description if you want to watch it. It was actually pretty fun, except for the part where my wife was eaten by sharks. She didn't like that part very much. But anyway, with tetherless split screen and hosting, each player can be anywhere on the map, completely independent of each other, and the game can still handle it just fine. And with most consoles, you take a major decrease in the graphics quality when you play multiplayer, but the next-gen consoles can still run Ark in full epic quality. You can even use a next-gen console as a server to host up to 100 players at a time. While Ark has been technically playable for some time on PS5 and Xbox Series X, the devs have been squashing bugs and slowly rolling out improvements ever since its release. Now, the Xbox version of Ark enhancements have been nearly complete for a little while, and it's currently running with almost all of these enhancements in full glory. Now, the development of the PS5 version of Ark was a bit behind the Series X version, due to some bugs, but it was not quite up to full K resolution until very recently. But the exciting new announcement that just came out is that the Ark devs have finally got Ark on PS5 running at full 4K resolution with almost all of the enhancements as well. And as far as I know, if you already owned Ark and any of the expansions on your Xbox or PlayStation account on previous consoles, you automatically own it on the next-gen consoles too. But please let me know in the comments to confirm that. I will pin a comment when I find out from the community because I am still trying really hard to get my hands on a PS5, but we'll talk about that in a minute too. Also, please let me know if all of the expansions and the free DLC maps are currently available on the next-gen consoles as well. I think they are, and I'd be surprised if they're not, but I do want to officially confirm that for all of you once I hear from the people who have actually got access to these consoles. Also, if you don't own Ark yet, but you have a next-gen console, keep an eye out for Ark sales because about every 2 to 4 months, Ark has a massive 80% off sale, and you can get it for like $10 to $20 instead of $50 to $90 for all of the expansions. I'm also pretty sure PS4 and PS5 players will have crossplay, and they can play together online, and also Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and the Windows version of Ark on PC can all play together on cross-platform too. I'm actually trying really hard to get my hands on a PS5 myself because I plan to record my own Ark videos in 4K as soon as I can, so keep an eye out for that. But trying to find a PS5 has been a pretty hopeless struggle so far, but there is finally some good news about that too. Now, I've been stalking all of the PS5 retailers every day since November at midnight when pre-orders first opened, and I have yet to make it through checkout before either the site crashed or told me it was actually sold out the whole time. Now, I actually had a PS5 in my cart on Walmart.com and made it to the final order confirmation screen when it said I needed to prove I was a human by checking the CAPTCHA box, and there was no box on the page. Nothing, completely blank. So either I am a robot or Walmart's website is a mess, but the whole Walmart global server went down moments later and all of Walmart.com everywhere in the world was just a massive 404 error. So I think I'm okay. But I have seen some reason for hope to buy a PS5 recently because while they used to sell out within like 3 to 5 minutes of restocking, it's now lasting about 15 to 30 minutes on average for most retailers, which is actually a huge improvement. And some of the more expensive GameStop bundles have actually lasted an hour or more, and Walmart apparently unloaded all of their stock for about 2 hours straight, which I missed, but it does give me a little bit more hope that someday I might actually get my hands on my own PS5. Now, if you're waiting to play Ark on PS5 and Xbox Series X, the Ark devs have said that both consoles are still in the process of fully optimizing and stabilizing Ark, so it should be even smoother running and less glitchy by the time you get it. So I am still really looking forward to playing Ark on a next-gen console, and I think it will be so worth the wait. But what do you think? Do you think it will be worth getting a next-gen console just for Ark? Drop a comment and let me know what maps you would most like to see some epic 4K tours on, because I can't wait to start the new series on this channel as soon as I can to show you all of the maps and all of the coolest, most beautiful places in Ark in stunning 4K resolution. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications, because that will make sure you don't miss out on all the fun and helpful live streams, guides, tips, tricks, and let's plays coming out very soon on this channel. And until next time, I hope you all stay safe, have fun, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.
If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media so your friends can enjoy it too.
And make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to enable all notifications, because we have lots of awesome new guides, tips, tricks, live streams, and let's plays for Ark and other awesome games coming soon, and you won't want to miss any of that.
We already have lots more fun and helpful videos just like this one, so check out the links at the end of this video to keep watching. You can also chat with other gamers if you join our channel's Discord at the link in the description.
If you want to earn great rewards while supporting this channel, click the join link next to the subscribe button for more information about our channel memberships. We want to give a big thank you to some of our biggest supporters of this channel: Sabo0283, Cole Parmenter, Emmy Fisher, Wolf Girl Be Like, Kelly Razak, and Ashley Owens. Thank you all so much for everything you do to make this channel possible.
So until next time, we hope you have fun on your own video game adventures, and
We will see you in our next video.